everyone. So there's this video. First of all, I'm sure you must have seen it. If you've not seen it, you can go back to my channel and watch it. Where I'm trying to chief of defense staff. I'm always missing it up on times. I remember the initial. The chief of defense staff and other military officers were denied visa to go to Canada to go and do some event. They said they are honoring some veterans or something like that. And that half of them were given visa, half of them were not given visa. I'm sure you trust the Nigerian way. They want to go for this event. They will pack all themselves like chicken and start going there, because first of all, when they get there, they're going to get extra code, they're going to get paid and stuff like that. And in most times you find out that the people who are even supposed to be there, they will end up, not being there. And the Canadian government denied their visa. I don't know the reasons what they gave for denying them visas and all of that. But at an event that was going on, the chief of defense staff spoke about it, where he was like, oh, that they're supposed to have been in Canada by now, but that they were denied visa. And then the national security advisor came out to speak. And I'll just allow you, just take a look at this video.
Thank you for the courage to say that Canada denied you. They can go to hell. Even though it's painful, it's disrespectful, but we are people. We are strong. And I agree with you. We have to fix our country. We have to do it well. Yes, this disrespect is too much. So, yet is another reason why we work hard to make Nigeria work and be respected.
Okay, so that's it, right? You saw that whole video. First of all, and this is something that I say all the time, as a private individual where you are not holding any position, although this is an illegitimate government anyway, so those things don't matter to them as people that can sit down and take in a legitimacy that they have done their way, gotten legitimacy on it. They can do anyhow, behave anyhow. They don't really care. As a private individual, there are certain things that you're going to say, do. It's all on you. That's you saying it. For example, I can say anything I want to say as Aisha Yusufu. The moment I am doing something, for example, whether I'm a counselor or anything, I lose that privilege of speaking, and it's Aisha Yusufu. No, anything I say at that time becomes a counselor of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, or for those who do appointments, a minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, a commissioner in so and so state, a this or that. There's always something, attached. So you no longer have that sort of agency for you to say, I own myself. You give up of your personal sovereignty to whatever position it is that you want to do. And honestly, for me personally, that's why in everything that I work in organizations or movements or whatever, I don't like taking titles. I don't like taking anything. For example, in the last campaign that was done, I was never a spokesperson for anyone, for Peter Obi or anyone. I was just Aisha. So yes, I'm a supporter. I was just there. Even the campaign, they wanted to make me, is it deputy DG, campaign DG or something like that? I said no. They actually called me several times. They wanted me. I'm like, no, any work you want me to do, give me the work. I will do it. For me, I would do it. If you want me to even do the work behind the scene, I will do it. But don't give me any title, so that when I'm speaking on anything more, I'm speaking for myself. So that's it. So for you as a national security advisor, you can't be talking like this. As Nuhu Ribadu with nothing attached to your name, you can see all of this and they can go to hell there. But as a national security advisor in a country, I just find this is not the way to go. I might be wrong anyway. Maybe that's the way I look at this. Which one is so you can go to hell or whatever and whatever. But anyway, Shaz, the bottom line is this. Face your country, fix your country, do your country. Honestly, Nigeria has lost its value beyond anything with Tinubu occupying that office. It's literally like someone who is saying, someone who has criminal activities around him, criminal past, someone who was implicated in drug dealing, having to even forfeit money, someone found to have forged certificate. This is someone who said he went to the school the year before even the school was started. that whether he finished the school or whatever before the school was started. So these things are there, and no country would really want to associate with such things. Even if they do it, they just do it with, you know, that thing that you're doing with like stench. This thing is smelling. I don't have anything. I have to associate with it by force, but you're trying to keep your distance so that it doesn't get on to staining you. That's literally where we are in our country today. And you see it also when Tinubu goes around, even when he's with world leaders. There's this thing where people just keep him aside because it is what it is. Legitimacy is very important. And you see how Tinubu has been, you know, going all around and doing all sorts of things to be able to get legitimacy. You saw the one where they said he was begging for him to get some recognition, some praises, so that he will free the American one of the Binance executives, you know, that was arrested by Nigeria when they invited them over. So it's a whole lot of things, but I just feel that as someone who is a representative of something, there are certain things that you should not do. And it's not just even about being, you know, a public being an elected official or an appointee or whatever, but in every aspect of your life. For example, when we talk about, like, I see policemen, I've seen like a policeman smoking, and I walked up to him and I'm like, "Oga, you shouldn't be doing this because you're in uniform. You are representing the Nigerian police force, that is an institution of Nigeria. You doing it in uniform says a lot." You understand? You can't do it when you are not in uniform. You are your individual person. I said no other person can do it. They are the ones doing it. But the moment you do it, that means a representative of the Nigerian police force is doing this thing. And you know, sometimes some of them, you know, they see it, some of them will not try to do that. Me was my own. I'll tell you as it is. That you want beat me in your ability, wait till you want to. But these are things that people I should be very mindful of. So that's why it's not just, oh, take a position, no, take this. No, are you ready to give it what it is? The things that are there. But anyway, these people should sit down and go and be doing them. So how many of them wanted to go? So the chief of defense staff and every other want to go and pack themselves and go. Meanwhile, insecurity is here dealing with us in Nigeria. Though they're trying to cover it up, they're using all sorts of propaganda. I've seen a lot of influencers that they're using to tell us that security is good, everything is good. You know, one of the things I really thank God about I know they bother about any matter. I'll just be looking. All of us go feel am. Yeah, when you sit down, they go call you, say they don't abduct your person, they don't kidnap your person. Not be mad, they go tell you say security is okay. No, like all of us go say that. Are we not all here? Me, I know for sure is that we are all victims waiting to happen. And the thing I always tell people is that yesterday's victims were once survivors, today's victims were yesterday's survivors, and tomorrow's victims will be today's survivors. Who is next? Those who have been killed will not be killed again. The next to be killed are those of us that are alive. Who is next? Being a victim in Nigeria is no longer a matter of if you will be a victim, but when you will be a victim. Because the victim card is going around. It is turn by turn, Nigeria Limited.